What's going on YouTube? Got a late night video for you. So, every once in a while I get on my laptop and check my company email to see, what the shippers and other people send me as far as these pneumatic lanes and rates go. So, I've been checking. What are we? August 12th? Today is August 12th, 2024. And, here recently I just been looking at what's coming through, trying to see what the going rate is for this pneumatic. So, for all y'all to do general freight out there, I understand it's tough out there, $1.50, $1.80, whatever you guys are averaging, but let me take you to my world over here, this specialized pneumatic tank world, and I'll show you the type of race that, well, we try to get over here. Now, keep in mind, right now I got all my cash trucks parked. I don't believe in leasing a truck or nothing like that. I just feel like, it's a lot easier for you to just work a job and come up with $15,000 and buy a cheap truck. I'm not trying to run a dead business. I like to run in my pocket, a bunch of cash in my pocket business. So, let's check one of these emails. Okay, this was back in June. We had a load going from Florida, looked like Mulberry, Florida to Clarence, New York. It's about 1,200 miles. They wanted to pay a load 24 hours on both ends. They wanted to pay $6,400, which that's about $6 a mile. Not where I would like it to be. I usually charge $10 a mile. In this market, I would come down to, I would try to get $8. $7 to be my minimum. They had $6. They had 64. I was like 7,400. But I probably would decline this load, to be honest. But for me to do the load with my equipment, $6,400 Florida to New York. The only thing I would have to pay, I wouldn't pay no tolls in Florida. I would take whatever the free route is. I guess that's at I-95. I would get on that, or whichever the free route is to get up out of Florida. I wouldn't pay no tolls, but I would fuel up in Rock Hill, South Carolina, I believe. Get the mud flapped down, or hit the quick trip, fill up down with the big boy tanks, and then I would head on up to New York. And in New York, we should have tolls. I don't know what the tolls are to get up in New York. Maybe like $300. So, but we'll just say $400. So out of this $6,000 trip, we give $400 to tolls, and then give we can say $1,000 can go to fuel. That'll leave us with 5,000 profit. So not a bad load. Then we got something going from PA to New York. That's 2,200, which, let me see, that's what, 300 miles, 2,200. Is that $6 a mile? Let me get a calculator. 2,000 divided by 335. It's about $6 a mile. Then they got an Ohio to New York, 2,400. I'm just gonna guess and say that's $6 a mile. So they right now in this market, as of this was as of June, they was at $6 a mile. So not bad. Like I said, in this market I would aim for 8, but we can take 7 at the lowest. It's 6. I would actually talk them to come up, and they will come up. If I had a truck in Florida ready to go to get loaded to go to New York, whatever price I tell them, they gonna pay it. Okay, so they at 64. I would make him come up to 7,400. He gonna pay it, and then we're gonna get loaded. It doesn't matter that my pneumatic trailer is a 1981, and that is paid for, and then I'm gonna show up with the $15,000 truck, everything paid for. No, none of that matter. That ain't. I don't see nowhere in this email does it say anything about, hey man, what type of truck and trailer are you running? Let's go to another email. Okay, we got. Oh, this was today. This was today. Ashland City, Tennessee, going up to St. Paul, Minnesota. I did this load for Landstar. I got my Landstar agent when I was a carryover for Landstar when I was running the Carnival loads. I got all my Carnival loads from Landstar. Shout out to my Landstar agents out there. But I did the Carnival loads for Landstar, power only. That was I was charging them $4 a mile. These guys right here, I believe I hit them back with $8 a mile. Let me get my calculator because I think I did. It's 862 miles. I believe I charged them $8. Yeah. So I hit them with the $8 a mile just to see, because I'm not in business right now, but they don't be knowing this stuff. All they gonna ask me if I accept this load is they send over a updated insurance certificate and go get the load. Okay, it's really just that simple. It don't matter that my authority been shut off for 2, 3, 4, 8 years. Don't none of that matter. Send over the insurance certificate. If it's active, you good to load. That's how it works. But so I sent them my rate back. I said, hey, $6,896, $8 a mile. Just trying to see if I can get it up to that 8 mark, cause I know they're gonna go for 6. Okay, but they didn't reply back. So they're not really taking this $8 a mile right now in this market. They probably would have took 7, but to actually get it moved, 6 is the magic number. And like I said, it's not where I wanted to be. I really wanted to get back up to 10. 8 is what I take in this market. 7 is my lowest. 6, if they get 6, they'll come to 7. That's how I feel like. I'm gonna show y'all an old email. I got to argue with another trucking company. I got to argue and I never showed this before, but this is me and the owner of another trucking company. So he had asked me for help on one of his lanes. It was Georgia to Iowa. Desmond Iowa, I guess. He had asked me for help on one of his lanes. That's back when I hit everybody around me, before all the fighting and arguing and stuff. But he asked me, he said, hey man, what size trailers do you got? I said, hey, we got 1250 cubic size pneumatic 3 pods. He told me, hey, it's clay loads, you need to wash out, and it pays $4,500. Let me see how many miles that is. I think he was trying to rip me off too. Give me a second. Oh shoot, the computer froze up. Okay, let me see. Oh, 1,200 miles, okay. 1,200 miles. He wants to pay $4,500. And we need a washout. If y'all never, of course y'all haven't, y'all wouldn't know anything about this, so I'm going to tell you. When you gotta take a trailer that belongs to you, it don't belong to some carrier, we have to go get washouts. Whether you got a food grade tanker, a chemical tanker, a pneumatic tanker, a fuel, well not a fuel tanker, chemical tanker, food grade, pneumatic, I believe that's it. We gotta go to tank washers. So I would take my trailer to, now I ain't talking about like Blue Beacon, I'm not talking about that. You would go to, I don't even know the name of these tank washers no more. What is the tank wash called? Well, I gotta Google. I have no idea. Tank wash near, okay, tank wash near me. Koala wash, there we go. You have to go to Koala wash or any other type of wash just like Koala wash, but you come in there, you'll give them your BOL, And if it's a food grade wash, you'll tell them, hey, you need a food grade wash. They'll wash the trailer out. Supposedly, they ain't gonna do no good job. You gotta take a flashlight and go out to them. I lost a whole food grade hot pan contract because of koala wash. So that was a massive lane that I watched that I lost. I had 4 lanes. I think I told y'all this story before. Same customer. I had a lane going from Tennessee to Utah. It was paying about 1250, 13,000. That's 12,000 and 13,000. Then we had a lane going from Tennessee to, where did I send Justin? I think Minnesota. It was either Minnesota or Illinois, somewhere right in there, paying 7,500. Then I had Tennessee. I had Memphis, Tennessee to Jackson, Tennessee. I had them at $2,000, and that was going to I think General Jackson. It was a flour load. We was taking flour to General Jackson, the General Jackson mill. I think that was an hour trip for $2,000 flour load. Then we had one more lane, and I don't remember what that lane was. But anyway, I had 4 lanes, and basically, we went to go get this tank wash at Koala. I never had a problem with Koala. It was a Koala in Memphis. I'm gonna let you know which one it was. It was the one in Memphis. I went there, all of us, me, Justin, Lewis, Anthony, Coco. We all went to go get this food grade wash, and didn't check behind these guys. Oh, y'all know the story. Yeah, y'all know the story. It happened to me. So I got loaded with the product. Went to Utah. Okay. When I got ready to deliver, the guy pulls out a flashlight, checks the belly line, and it's full of food, full of old product. And we got rejected. Okay, they paid me $12,500 to turn around and bring it all the way back to the shipper. And basically after that, we just lost the account. So that was just a devastating loss. But you know, it's all good. You know, it is what it is. What was I talking about? Arguing with the guy. But anyway, so he wanted to do a clay load of clay, 4,500. I told him, I said, man, look, it's 9,500 to do this run. So 1,200 miles, he want to pay 4,500. Okay, he ain't even at $6 a mile. He had, what is that, 3, 4, something like that. I told him, like, it's 9,500. He says, why in God's green earth would you need 9,500? That's insane. I said, man, look, we usually charge $10 a mile to go anywhere with a pneumatic. We just got off a clay run from Wyoming to Rhode Island, which I charged $14,000 to do that. Same load, same product, just a different location. We got loaded in Wyoming. I went to Rhode Island, $14,000. Okay, with a dry van, they'll give you $1.50. I don't know, man. $3,000, that'll satisfy one of these lease drivers out here. For me though, I actually need top dollar, baby. Okay, when you call my, it's top dollar. It doesn't matter if it's a $15,000 flat top with a $7,000 trailer. Wyoming to Rhode Island is $14,000. That's the low we just got off of. So me asking him for 9,500. Anyways, so he gonna get bold on me. He say, man, look, well, I suggest you, let me see. He said, well, I suggest you keep using them because we got 60 trucks OTR. He got 60 OTR trucks, and we getting $5 to $6 on all their loads. All right, well then, hey, Mr. Suit and Tie Guy, with your 60 trucks OTR, getting $5 to $6 a mile. Hey, look. All right, well. It is what it is, you know. So my question is, if he got 60 trucks, they getting $5 to $6 a mile. Why he coming to me with this $4? Why he need me to go 1,200 miles for 4,500 on they crap? He just said they're getting $5, $6 a mile. He didn't say they're getting four. I need 9,500. Oh, by the way, speaking of that $5 to $6 a mile, understand no trucking company out there is gonna pay you guys $5, $6 a mile with no pneumatic. Okay, if you go to Bruce Oakley, just go on their website. They're gonna give you whatever it say. I'll tell you what it say. I believe it's $2 a mile. Let me see. I like to use Bruce Oakley because everybody knows them. Bruce Oakley Trucking. Let's go pneumatic. Oh, their website ain't working? Okay, here we go. Owner operators. Pneumatics. First year loaded. Okay, they're gonna give you $2.55 a mile. Yep. And they'll give you $2.05 for your empty miles. Mm-hmm. So there you have it. What am I looking for? Which, on top of that, at Bruce Oakley, you need a truck that's 5 years or newer. So you got to come with them with a bunch of debt. So you got to show up with like a $80,000+ debt bill on truck payments and stuff. So keep that in mind too. I got so many emails. I don't want to just show y'all everything like that. I think that's enough. What do we get? 17 minutes in? Yeah, that's plenty. So the moral of the story is, right now, pneumatic rates, we sitting at $6 a mile. I would like to see them go up to 8, 10. We ain't got to necessarily hit 10, but we can't do nothing below 6. That we just nothing below 6. Now I know what you're thinking. Damn, man, Drew, if I could get $6 a mile, man, oh my God. If that's what you're thinking, maybe you should feel how I feel when you guys come to me talking about you hauling some freight down the road for $1.50, $1.80, $2. You want to know where my truck's parked? I'm not going to that crap food. That's for you, sucker. I'm gonna go sit at Mr. Charlie's. You talking? I wish I would run one of these trucks for $1.50. That's for you. That $1.50 is what you deserve, fool. You don't want. You ain't great. You ain't trying to be great. Yeah, you want to haul $1.50, so they got plenty of $1.50 out there for you, just for you, customized. I'm gonna hang around here with the people who want $6 a mile. I like to be around that circle. I like to know that when my truck start up, the very first load, we making top dollar profit, baby, all in the bank account. That's what. Who? What? Is Trump getting elected yet? I'm done selling the hope.